Take him back there. Hurry up, because I'm about to go live. Okay, so this is working now. Okay, I think this is working now. Can you hear me? I think you should. I think you should be able to hear me now. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, I'm so sorry. I literally, and I'm probably not gonna even have anyone even in here because I literally started this 3 times. So I'm gonna have to share it out again. So just give me 1 second, guys. I don't know why this laptop always does this. It's so annoying. Hang on a second. I'm gonna just try to share this out again so I can get people to come back in here. What? I don't use YouTube for anything anymore. Like I don't use it. I'm only on TikTok, so this is like it almost seems archaic a little bit. But I'm gonna try to just go ahead and share this out so I can get people to come in here and we can talk. Because I'm sure you guys all know what's going on and I want to talk about it because it's just like a lot right now. Oh my god. I have like no patience at all with computers and PCs and laptops and any of that because I just use my phone. I don't really bother with this kind of technology anymore. It's just slow. Okay, so I have like 12. Okay, I see people coming in here. So hopefully everyone's getting their notifications. It looks like people are automatically coming in. So yeah, I know. This is so crazy. I'm just like, I sound different, really? I probably do. I feel different. um, I'm just kind of in a state of shock. I think everyone is, right? This is just like the craziest thing. I like don't really know what to say. I just feel like a immense sadness. It's I guess that's the best way to put it. I feel so sad right now. I feel the loss. It's a lot. This is a lot. This is a big thing for me. I know a lot of Michael Jackson fans like don't like Lisa for whatever reason they have their opinions they have on her. I never personally like um really I personally never really like I don't know. I'm just not a person that automatically like sides with one person when something happens. I'm very like objective, I like to see the whole picture. And I just, you know, Michael left us, if you will, almost 14 years ago. It's been a long time. A lot has happened. A lot's transpired. And I've just always, in that entire span of time, I've always really felt like a very deep connection between Michael and Lisa. I've always thought that he really like she really was the person that kind of got away and I think that she was his soulmate. I've always believed that. Um and I still believe that. And I think that this is very hard and I feel like um I feel I don't really oh gosh, I don't even know where to start. I've just been on this like spiritual journey for a while. And I really attribute like my spiritual journey to Michael in a lot of ways and I feel very connected to him and I really feel um I feel him right now and I feel the sadness, I feel the devastation, I feel the loss. And the synchronicity of her, dying on a Thursday of cardiac arrest is crazy because like that's how his story went. His story went the same way. Lisa's very young and Lisa just lost her child 2 years ago and I don't think she ever recovered from that. And it's very sad. I think I told Charlene earlier that I thought that she was gone. I think she died way before we knew. I felt it. I felt that she had left and I just feel like these kinds of things like us in this community, I don't know where people stand, where they don't stand. I don't really know what people believe anymore. I honestly don't know, but I feel like these kinds of things are like staggering, because it takes us back to like, if you think Michael is still here, if you think he's still around, if you think he didn't pass away in 2000. I was going to come live anyway. Let me just preface this by saying I was going to come live anyway and talk to you guys. I've been really busy this week, but I was going to come live anyway because I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I heard that Prince Harry had said when he did his Anderson Cooper interview. And that's why it's kind of weird that this is like happening right now, because I wanted to come live anyway because I remember when I was the other day, I was watching the Prince Harry interview, and he was talking about um, his mom dying. And he said that he didn't believe until he was like 23 years old or 20 years old that his mother actually died. And I was listening, but I wasn't really paying attention. But then I was like listening, and he was like, I didn't believe. I thought my mom just got away. And I was expecting for her to call and come and get us. And I was like, wow. I mean, that is like, and some people, oh, well, it's just grief. Like, no, that kind of stopped me. And I was like, it made me like just think about so many things, because I know that Michael and Diana had a very like close friendship. They talked on the phone all the time. And I just almost wondered, did Harry overhear her say something about getting away? Was this a thing? Was this a conversation? Because I remember Paris saying when she was little, her and Michael would have these conversations, and he told her something. I remember she was on Ellen, and she said, "My dad told me something, and I never forgot what he said." But she never said what it was that he said, and it always made me like, "What did Michael say to her?" So I just wonder, honestly, like, do they have these conversations with their kids about getting away? It was just so weird how he said it, like he's like, oh yeah, I thought she was just alive, like I thought that she didn't die at all. I'm like, who thinks that when their parent dies, who thinks that their parent just got away, just like disappeared, just decided to go? It very much sounded like he had a conversation with his mother that implied that she was going to leave. And it just made me like really think like, wow, like all these years we've been saying this, like, is that something that really happens? I obviously know that Princess Diana did pass away, unfortunately. I do think she was murdered. Obviously that did happen, but it did make me wonder, is this something that is discussed? Is this something that's talked about? Was there a conversation had where Harry assumed that his mother, but so I was gonna come live anyway and tell you guys that. Um, and this picture that I have here actually is Michael, Lisa, and Ben. I really don't. I feel so sad right now because I feel like Michael Michael had these like different times of his life where he experienced people in situations. And I believe that Michael and Lisa love each other very much. But I think Michael was just honestly not in the space to give himself to someone the way that I feel like she probably needed. She had issues with losing her dad so young. Whether you think Elvis is alive or dead doesn't matter, because he wasn't around her. Like, I mean, he was gone. So, like I always say about Michael's kids, it doesn't matter if Michael's alive or not. He can't be there for them physically the way that a father should be there. So that loss is still relevant. And I feel the same about Lisa. If her father was in fact alive all these years, he still wasn't able to be as present as she would have probably wanted. So I feel like that loss, on top of like being with someone who was very difficult to be with, I do feel like Michael and Lisa had a very genuine love for each other. I know a lot of people that personally like knew that situation and told me that it was very real. It was very real. It's a very real thing. It was very real love. And I just feel like he is probably so devastated. And I know her daughter was like so devastated when she lost her brother. I can't imagine. I know she has three daughters, but Riley in particular, I know she is probably like completely lost right now without her mom. And I feel like I felt so weird today. Like I woke up, I never wake up and go to like tmz.com And I had a dream last night where some girl that I knew, her name is Louisa, was like she was. It was. It's just. It's a whole story. But anyway, I woke up this morning and I went to TMZ as soon as I woke up, and I never do that. And it was just. It was kind of like late in the morning because I stayed up all night, so it was like around 11, and I was just like, oh my God, like this is the first thing that I see. And I just feel like, guys, this is when I talk about things coming like full circle, like I know that I just like don't make videos on here anymore. I don't bother. There's a lot of reasons why I don't. I always have the intentions of doing so, but I have just spiritually like changed so much, and I attribute attribute that to like Michael in a lot of ways. Like I never would have opened my eyes and become the person that I am right now if I would have never started looking into like what happened to him. And it has expanded my mind and the way that I see things, and I see Michael through like this lens. I see the world the way that he sees it in so many ways, and I just feel like things just come full circle somehow. And this loss of Lisa is devastating. I am very sad about it. I'm very sad because I believe that these two are so spiritually connected, and I feel what he feels um on an astronomical level. I feel that he is very, very devastated by this. Um, you don't have to like be with somebody physically to be with them. You don't have to like physically be in someone's presence to like love and care about them and to have that connection. Our soul connections have nothing to do with what's happening physically here on this planet, in this space that we hold here, you know? So I feel like Michael is probably just like, and I feel for her mother. I feel for her mother because she lost, her husband and then her daughter. And you're not supposed to outlive your kids. Lisa lost her son. It's like a circle of events. And it's just sad. It's very sad. I feel so sad for Michael. And it makes me think that like when he has these losses, he can't even like publicly do anything about it. He can't even publicly like express that sense of loss. He can't leave a statement. He can't publicly mourn. He can't do anything about it. And it's just sad. This is like this is a really sad moment. It's a sad time. But I feel like it's the beginning of something. Um Lisa, just all we know is she died of cardiac arrest. We don't know exactly what happened to her. I saw the pictures and videos of her from 2 nights ago, and to me, she looked like she was very much under the influence. She looked very concerning to me. I'm not really sure what people in her life were doing or if they were trying to like give her an intervention, but she looked very like not good 2 days ago. Like she looked not good at all to me. Like I was like, what is wrong with her? Like she does not look like herself at all. I know like she's been mourning the loss of Ben, but she just did not look good. And I was just like very concerned about her. She looked very high to me, like she was medicated, like not like narcotic high. She looked like she was very medicated. Not drunk though. I don't think she was drunk. She just looked like she was medicated to me. And when I heard about what happened to her today, I knew she was gone. I told my roommate, I said, she's not going to survive this. Like she's gone. I felt it. Um, this is what I mean about Michael though. Like whenever someone like dies that's like famous or like that's very connected to us, by fame, I always like feel when they leave, but I've never felt that about Michael. And what's so crazy is um I was never like into like Michael before I started doing the Death Hoax stuff. So I had no reason to ever really feel like he would be around. I had no reason to ever feel like I could disconnect from him because I wasn't a fan or anything. But I never felt like he was dead. I have never, sometimes I'll like wonder if he's still around. I'll get like weird feelings. Like, well, I wonder if he's, but like, I never felt that Michael was like dead. Like, I feel like Lisa is gone. I feel that she died. I feel it very strongly. Like, she's no longer here present on this earth. So I feel that. But I've never felt that he was gone. So, but I do feel like, I feel a lot of like sadness right now. I feel that shit. I feel that Michael is like very, I do not think Michael is like taking this well at all. And people just have their opinions because they're like, well, they were only together for like less than 2 years and she like did him wrong and they broke up. And but you know, people, the thing is like Michael and Lisa had a very long relationship. They were publicly together for like 2 years, but they were still together for a very long time. When they interviewed Nicolas Cage and they asked him why him and Lisa did not work out, he literally said, because I cannot keep competing with Michael Jackson. And this was years after Michael and Lisa broke up, like years. They went back and forth for a very long time. I like literally know people in the industry, like reputable, trustworthy people who have told me that Michael and Lisa were very much on and off for a very long time. Like it was continuously back and forth until she like actually like settled down with somebody else. Like she was like, I can't do this anymore. Eventually, without going into details, but I know, like, I trust these sources. I trust them very much. And like people just because you don't publicly see things doesn't mean anything. Because you don't publicly see relationships don't mean anything. This is why their kids are all intertwined and really good friends. Just because you don't publicly see people hanging out doesn't mean anything. There was always an agenda to make Michael look like a freak, like a pedophile, like a bad person. They're not going to report on him being seen with other women or people seeing him at restaurants with Lisa or like there's just a whole nother. I don't want to even get into the conspiracy aspect of any of that stuff because that's not what this is about. But I just want people to understand that like Michael and Lisa, like for instance, Michael was going to go to London or go to UK for his This Is It show. He was going to get a house in Kent. The house he was going to get in Kent was literally like right down the road from Lisa. This is a fact. He was going to move in an estate that was right down the road from her and Michael Lockwood. Like right there. Like literally he could walk to it. Like they had a very close relationship. And just because it was not public does not mean that it didn't exist. So I really feel like people need to understand and be sensitive to that. Like this is not just one of his like flings he had. Like this is probably something that is very devastating. If as you get older as a person and you understand like relationships and love and connections and soul ties, you learn to understand that just because you're not with your soulmate doesn't mean that they don't like you don't stay with them. There's a lot of times where you can't be with your soulmate. Like most people do not end up being with the person that they're meant to be with for various the universe gets in the way for various reasons. Things happen and you just can't, and it's really sad. But I do believe that Michael and Lisa had a very deep connection, and I feel like even what happened to like um what's happening right now, like just how she died on a Thursday of cardiac arrest when Michael allegedly died on a Thursday. Even if you guys even follow the story, it's like the same fucking timeline. It's so creepy. It's literally like the same timeline. It is the weirdest thing. I'm like literally in shock by it because it's like literally the same exact timeline. It's weird as hell. Like it's like how did he? It's like almost like he predicted her death with staging his. It's really strange. It's really, 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 really strange. And I know her dad died of a heart attack too, and also her grandmother died of a heart attack as well. I think Elvis's heart attack was caused by like drug use and stuff. I don't really know. I can't speculate. I don't really know what happened. I know a lot of people are dropping dead of that goddamn heart attacks though. A lot of people are dying of heart attacks like left and right. I don't know what the hell is going on, but like this is like the third person this week and it's only Thursday that has dropped dead of a heart attack. Like that is terrifying to me. I'm just like praying, like I just hope that I'm good. Like I pray and make sure I'm protected because this is like really weird. People are just dropping dead these heart attacks, and it's like really scary. It's very, very alarming. Young, healthy. I mean, I know Lisa obviously like you can look at her and tell there was something going on with her, but like I don't know. This is just I mean, we don't really know what's going on. We don't know the facts yet, but you guys just have to like if you whatever you believe in, whatever God you believe in, you have to pray for those children to be protected. Her three girls, cover them because I cannot imagine the pain that those children are experiencing right now, especially Riley. Riley was her brother's best friend, and then Lisa was like Lisa, Riley, and Ben were like so close for a very long time before Lisa had the twins. And Riley has lost her brother and her mom. Like those are her best friends. I know that girl is probably losing her fucking mind right now. She probably is like beside herself. And we have to just pray for her and pray for her protection and pray for her peace because I just can't imagine what she's feeling right now. You know, it's just sad. These people are human. Like they're celebrities, but they're real people. And losing your mom at such a young age is hard, you know, and I don't know. This is just sad. I just feel like I feel so sad right now. You know, I thought Lisa was gonna just be around. You know, I thought Lisa was gonna just be around to like see her grandkids and you know just kind of like she released this article this summer about losing her child and I thought she was getting through. I know you never get over that. You never get over losing your child, but I thought that she was like getting through it. And I thought that she was gonna just her story was gonna be like, you know, one of survival. And it just I don't think she ever recovered from losing her child. I think it killed her. I really do. I think it broke her heart. I honestly do. I think she just couldn't do it anymore. And I just hope it wasn't suicide. I pray that it wasn't suicide because that's just devastating to like leave those girls behind. But um, this is just sad, and I hope everybody in this community just remains respectful. I hope everybody, you know, I just hope everyone. I just I know how people in this community can be, and it's just not the time to be like speculative or like just disrespectful of the relationship. I just hope people are respectful in this community. And then Michael Jack, I mean, I'm not really a part of the Michael Jackson community because I'm a death hoax person and they really don't like us. But I just pray that like everybody is respectful um, of what's going on in her and just praying for her. Lisa's an Aquarius like me too. I think her birthday is coming up. Um, she'll be 55. She's very sad. And I don't know. This has been a long, like, 14 years almost. And guys, I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. It's just like, I worry about Michael. I'm so worried about him right now. I'm so worried about him. I've been worried about Michael for the last couple of years, but I'm really worried about him right now because I just feel, I don't know. I don't know how you like how do you compartmentalize this kind of situation? How do you deal with this? Like I know a lot of people probably think he's dead because like they're like, oh, he never came back, so he must be dead. I mean, I know like probably like 80% of people think that, like, because that's just how people's minds work. If Michael didn't make a triumphant return, then he must not be here anymore. I mean, that's okay. That's logical. If that's who you are, that's fine. Like, I mean, I've never had a problem with people who thought that Michael was like dead. I really didn't. That's what you think. That's your opinion. That's how you feel. That's what you felt. You felt that loss. I've always respected that. If that's how people feel, I don't really understand how people can be fans of someone though. That I just always have said for me personally, like if Michael like was literally like taking drugs like while his kids were sleeping down the hall, I've always said like I could have no respect for someone that does something like that. I can't respect a person that would literally take drugs while his kids slept down the hall and put himself in that position to like leave them. knowing they had no mother. Like, I have always said that I don't understand why fans are like always like pissed off and gaslighting believers, but like, how could you be okay with someone that does something like that? Because for me, like, that's not like being murder is like if someone like murders, they come and they stab you or kill you, or that's like being murdered. But to me, if you choose to take a medication to sleep and you know it's dangerous and you know you have kids, like, I have never been able to understand people who like will get so pissed off that Michael would fake his death, but would not get pissed off that like he would do something like that. I have never understood that before. Cause that to me is just like really the epitome of like really like just not cool and not okay. Because I just would never put my kids in a position to not have parents. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Jem. Exactly. Like, and this is where I have spent, guys, I have been reading this book. I have been reading, I don't want to get off the subject of like Mike or off of Lisa, but for a second, I have been reading, I've spent the past, like, I'd say, like, probably like 2 years on this like spiritual journey. But I would say, like, I've been reading this book, right? It's called Project 369. And I, oh my God, like, do you guys remember? I don't know if anybody in this room ever followed Last Seven Words, but Last Seven Words always would say, like, talk about imagination and illusion and things like that. And you got, whenever Michael died, there was a Sony campaign that came out the same year, which was Sony Make Dot Believe. I think I did a video or two on it. I always thought it was really strange. So it was like Sony Make Dot Believe, and the guy says, whatever you can imagine, you can make real. And so Last Seven Words was like so hung up on this imagination, whatever you can imagine, you can make real. So in this book that I'm reading, it talks about like manifestation and manifesting things. And manifestation is like literally like your imagination put into action. Like everything that we it's projecting your imagination until it's a reality, like believing that it's already so. And a lot of stuff in this book is aligning a lot with the shit that Michael has always been talking about. Like, it's just, I don't really want to like get into it. This is not really the time and place to really talk about this, but I just honestly, like, when it talks about Michael Jackson, like, one, and like Immortal, and like us all being, Michael is a very, 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 very deeply spiritually connected person, like extreme. It's called Project 369. It's a manifestation book, but it's like, it's just, oh my God, it's crazy. It's crazy. It is crazy. If you are a very religious person, it might offend you. So I don't know what people's religions are. I was raised a Christian. I was raised in a Christian household. I've always identified myself as Christian. It's not that I don't anymore, but my mind is definitely more expansive into things now that I'm starting to understand things. And I am very, very, like, I did videos for years not understanding a lot of stuff. Like, I'm like, I don't understand what this means. But so many things about Michael that I just did not understand before are very clear to me. And the way that he existed and functioned in this world, the way he does still exist. He talks about being like, and for a minute there, I was just kind of like, well, I don't know, like, that's why I thought he died, but it was just like, at some point, it just didn't matter because the things I was like believing and seeing was like aligning with him just kind of spiritually being here and not physically being here necessarily. Although I do honestly believe that Michael is physically still here. I do. I really, really, really believe that because I don't want to get into why right now, but I do believe that Michael is physically still here on this planet most of the time, living here. Um, yeah, I do think he's around still. But I just, it's been a long time. It's been a very long time. It's been lots and lots of years. And I I don't know if people like death hoaxers still exist. I don't know. I know on TikTok I have seen my videos go viral, and like they're not even asking my permission. They're just like taking my videos and like putting them on TikTok, and it's insane. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't give people permission. I don't really care because it's whatever. But I just see people doing it. So I know there's a whole new generation of believers, and they don't really like watch YouTube. They're more like on TikTok, and they just they talk about like the Dave stuff. They don't really talk about like the deep stuff. They don't really like know the ins and outs. But a lot of people believe that Michael is very alive. A lot of people, but it's more like a gimmick, more like Tupac or Elvis. It's not people actually like studying what actually happened to him. And I watched, I'm like, these fucking, like, I fucking started a TikTok and put this stuff on TikTok. I'd be like a millionaire if I did that. But I don't have time to do it. So I don't. But I believe that a lot of this stuff is just very full circle. And this year is a year of a 7 year, a year of seven. So you can expect a lot of weird things to happen, a lot of tragic things to happen, but a lot of this is very much a year of 2023 is a year of clarity. It's a year of accountability, clarity, accepting things, accepting what is, you know. So just, Michael's movie is probably going to be out in June. I don't know, but I think it's going to be June. I think it's going to be June or July. I think his birthday will be out between his death and his birthday, his movie. So keep a lookout. And I think that movie is going to be mind blowing and insane and crazy. And yeah, um, this is a big year for Michael, and I feel like because it's going to be a big year for Michael, the challenges will start, and they already are. This is a very challenging thing he's going to have to get through. Um, but um, Lisa, damn, so sad. I have no word. I can't believe that Lisa's like gone. I just had always like hoped something else would have happened, and it didn't. So I'm very sad about that. But at least she's with her child now, her son and her dad. But I just feel like I feel so sorry for Michael. And people are just like, I was saying this, people are like, oh, why would you feel sorry for Michael? Like, that was a little fling he had for a couple of years. And I'm like, people have no idea what a soul tie is. They have no idea what that is. They don't understand like what that means. They don't understand the connection that people can have, even if they're not together, so to speak. People don't understand stuff like that. Like they just see what the media portrayed as like a bullshit relationship that was not real, that was fake, that was convenient for him at the time. But there's so much more to it than that. And I know that Michael is like devastated by this loss. I know that it is going to fuck him up really bad for a multitude of reasons. For a multitude of reasons. And the thing is, like, you just don't know when people are going to be gone and when they're not going to be gone. You don't know when people are going to leave. You don't know. You cannot take situations and people for granted. No matter who you are, no matter what your status is, how much money you have, how famous you are, how pretty you are, how handsome you are, how famous you are or not famous, popular, it doesn't matter. Like, we are all spirits having a human experience. All of us. This physical form that we take means nothing. It is a physical form that literally means nothing. Michael is the same as like you, is the same as me. We are all like just the same person having this experience. And people like spend so much time putting celebrities on pedestals and not understanding that. People like don't I have never been like that. I've never put Michael on a pedestal since I started doing this stuff a long time ago. It got me in a lot of trouble. It made me very unpopular. It made me very unpopular, but I always said, like, he is just a person. And yes, his aura was very different with Lisa. Michael's spirit was very different with her because that was his soulmate. That was his soul tie. I don't doesn't matter what the circumstances. I'm not even saying that they didn't get together out of convenience. I think they did. I think Michael thought it would be beneficial to be with her because of things that were going on. I feel like she thought it was beneficial for her for various reasons too. I never said that I didn't agree with that. They might have gotten together for those reasons, but that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't matter how you come together with your soul tie. It doesn't matter. Maybe this is why Michael chose the way he chose to go, because maybe he saw that or he felt it. We don't know. But it's very odd that she would die on a Thursday afternoon of cardiac arrest, just like, dude, I'm just saying, like, this is very spiritual in nature. It always has been. Michael was a very spiritual person, but he's still a person. I'm a person, you're a person, we're people. We have this experience. Lisa was a person. And we all go through life experiencing these crazy like things, these ups and downs, these experiences. And I I know a lot of people from the UK like hate Harry and Meghan Markle because all this shit that's going on. I'm kind of sick of hearing about them too. But the thing is, the things that Harry is talking about are things that his mother experienced. A lot of people don't understand, or they forget that Diana had a lot of problems when she was in that royal family. She experienced a lot of stuff. I told you guys years ago about um, Harry and Meghan when I said that I had always thought there was like more to him, more to who he was, and I do believe that. I think that there's a lot of stuff right now that's just like coming out. There are a lot of things that are happening to put things in place for things to come. This is going to be a really crazy year, and it's already off to a very insane start, a crazy fucking start. A lot of weird stuff's happening. Can you imagine the reunion of Harold Gates, Regina Dallas, and her son? Oh my god. I feel like she will have her peace now, Catherine. I feel like she definitely will have her peace. She gets to see her dad and her son. I think that's what it's really about. I mean, she probably just couldn't. I think Lisa could handle losing her child. I think it was just too much for her. I think that she stuck around for as long as she could, but she literally said nothing. She wrote like in the summer that she wanted to die, but she stuck around because she needed to be there for her girls. But I think she feel because I know Danny apparently her and Danny Keel live together again, and Danny was like taking care of her daughter. So Danny's gonna watch out for those girls, so it'll be all right, you know. But this is just crazy. Like I'm gonna look at some charts and stuff, look at some life charts tonight and natal charts and just see about this. But this is just so sad. It's just devastating. It's like anybody that's a part of Michael that like dies, it's just sad. Like when Joe died, I felt very sad. And Lisa dying, I felt very sad. And his mother passes away, it's gonna be very devastating. Like I don't know how Michael's gonna deal with. I mean, the thing that's only thing that's good about this is like Michael's kids are so grown up and they're adults, so they can definitely like go and be with him and like comfort him, and that's cool because no one's gonna question where Paris or Prince or BJ is because they're adults. They have their own lives. So that's one thing about this that is like totally beneficial that they are adults and his kids can definitely rally around him and spend time with him and like look out for him. And I feel that's definitely like a beautiful thing. I don't know if she's just really old. I don't know if she's sick. She's just really old. I don't think Catherine's gonna be around that much longer. I don't think she's sick necessarily. I just know she's very old. So you know, I don't think she should be around. Maybe a couple more years. Maybe she'll outlive us all. I don't know. I can't. Who am I to say? But I just know she's old. So it wouldn't be totally surprising if she passed away. But like I said, at least I'm sure at least the children are there for him right now and comforting him and taking care of him and those all those kids are very close. I know my well, I know Paris is really good friends with Riley Keough. They're really good friends. Like they're really good friends. And I know that Austin is very good friends with Riley. Like Austin and actually Austin and Ben were really good friends. Austin Brown. But Austin's really good friends with Riley and they're all just like they're all like intermixed. They're all like really good friends. They're all very close. Evan Ross is very good with them. So they're all very like connected. So I'm sure they'll all be around. I don't know. I didn't get that. I didn't get the COVID vaccine, and people talk shit on me. Like I'm like, oh, my ass is not gonna fall out. If I'm gonna fall from a heart attack, it's me or like or something else, but not from a COVID shot. I don't know what's going on with that COVID. I'm not saying it is or I'm not saying it is or it isn't. I am not one to speculate, I'm not one to say that's the case. I have no idea, but I that COVID shot. I just think it's very suspicious because I know like 3 years ago, that doctor was like, in 3 years, people are going to start dropping dead from getting that shot, and that's exactly what's happening right now. But I'm not gonna push that narrative because I'm not I'm not gonna be like a COVID conspiracy theorist. I have no idea. I didn't get the COVID vaccine for my own personal reasons, but I'm not gonna push that. I'm not gonna say that's what's. I can't say that that's what's happening because I'm not. I have no. No, I didn't get that COVID vaccination. I think it's really weird though, like these people are dropping dead left and right. But I didn't get the vaccination, so I have no clue what's going on with that. That's crazy. I have no clue. I just pray for everyone that got it. I pray everyone is protected and divinely protected because that is very weird that people are dropping dead like that. Like young people are just it's happening to a lot of people. I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on. Yeah. So I don't know, but I just tell everyone, just pray for Lisa and pray for the family and her mom. I can't. My heart goes out to her tonight. My heart goes out to her because this is probably very traumatizing for Priscilla because she lost her husband, her ex-husband. Then, and when Ben died, did you guys ever see Lisa's brother? That Priscilla had. That boy looks so much like Elvis, supposedly, but he looks so born after Elvis died. So, can't possibly be his kid. But he looks a lot like Elvis. That shit threw me for a loop. And I was like, oh my God, he looks so much like Elvis. It's really weird. Very strange. He's like not in the public eye at all. It's really weird. But I saw him last year when that movie came out. He looks a lot like Elvis. That's a whole nother conversation for a different day. But my heart goes out to her because I know she probably is just devastated that her daughter, her child's gone. I know that I know that she is probably just sick that her baby is gone. Her daughter, Lisa, is like her child. That's just sad. I can't believe Lisa's gone. I can't believe that. Like I don't know if Michael is listening, if he's around, but Michael, if you're listening, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I really am, and I'm sorry for you and your loss. For you, I know that it sucks. I know that it sucks, and I know people are going to have opinions, things, and jump to conclusions. I know that, but like, trust me, like I know what I know, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that loss because I know it's a lot and it's hard, and I can't imagine not being able to even like mourn the person publicly that I statement and not have a tone happen. But you have your ways, so I know you. I know that you're able to do what you do to deal to cope, but um, it sucks. It's really, and I'm sorry. It's sad. Life is like not, but this is what happens. You know, we can't all physically be here forever. We have to go sometime, and it's sad. It's gonna be a bumpy year. So I couldn't even get on this channel. They were freaking out. I was like trying to get in, and it was like you're like Google would not let me in. I had to find an old cell phone because it would not let me in. I was freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, I can't access my YouTube channel. And I was like really scared. I was like terrified that I couldn't get on here. But I just wanted to come on, and I'm sure things are gonna unfold, and we're gonna hear a lot of stuff. We're gonna hear a lot of things. A lot of things are gonna unfold. People are gonna speculate things. There's gonna be a lot of talk about it. So I'm gonna be around so I can know what's going on. But hopefully we can meet on here. I want to definitely do a Discord probably this weekend. So I gotta reinstall it. So I'll probably just like video, give you a link. Maybe we can all go to Discord and just like talk about everything and discuss it. I just hate the only person like talking on here. It's like so weird. I want to talk to you guys. I miss everybody. Want to catch up with everyone, what everyone's doing. This is gonna be, we can all just talk and discuss this situation further. So I'm gonna go to put a Discord up this weekend. I gotta make it because I don't think I have access to my over my other computer, but I don't know. I gotta find access to have. I don't know if I still have it or not, but yeah, I'm gonna go and I make dinner. But I look forward to talking to you guys this weekend and talking more about this. And yeah, Jem, if you're in here, I'm definitely gonna go like listen to watch some of those last 7 words videos because like, dude, yes. Yeah, I want to get on Discord and talk. I just want to talk to everybody and like connect. And I probably won't be around a lot of like the Twitter. I don't want to see Michael Jackson fans bashing Lisa. It'll like trigger me. I don't want to. I'll get very triggered by that because I can't take people like bash her because I know it hurts him and I know it's hurtful to him. It's like people bash his daughter. Paris had a hell of a year though. Oh my god, Paris is like a fucking celebrity. Like she's like the real deal. Like wow, I was like holy crap, this little girl is like a she's a celebrity. She's like a real celebrity. Sandy, you are late as hell. I'm finna get off of here. How you doing? Yeah, Paris is like a real like celebrity. I was like, holy crap, it's crazy. She's like just a grown up and owning houses and shit, and it's insane. You been here? You already here? I'm gonna get off here because that's gonna make dinner. I'm gonna make a Discord this weekend. Oh no, feel better. Yeah, Paris is like on the fucking map. I'm just like, wow. I knew that she was gonna be like a celebrity. I mean, I knew it was gonna happen. I told you guys that years ago, but like, she really is like a big deal. She is. She is like everywhere. I'm like, damn, she's like an it girl. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. No, Lisa's dead. She died, Sandy. She died. Yeah, she's gone. Yeah, Paris is on the top. Like she is fuck. Paris is so beautiful. You're like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude, she like doesn't even look like a human being. She's like so beautiful. She's so pretty. And she's so funny and just smart and talented. I'm like in love with Paris. I love her. She is like Michael manifested into a woman, and I just love it. I'm here for it every day, all day. I love her. Yeah, it's so sad about. Yeah, Sandy, she died. She passed away. She's gone. I knew she was dead when I heard about it. I felt that she was gone. The family probably just didn't want to tell anybody, but I thought she was dead back like earlier today. And I knew she didn't make it. I felt that she was gone when we first heard about it. I think it was just her body that they had, but I think Lisa died in that house. I don't think she did. I mean, her heart stopped, but I think Lisa was gone. She died. She died in that house on the floor. It's just like Michael's story. It's just like Michael's story. She was found unresponsive. CPR was performed. It's like so on a Thursday in LA. This shit is so scary. Oh, she was in a coma. Then she died. Remember they said Michael was in a coma? Oh my god. This is crazy as hell. It's like the same exact thing that happened to him happened to her. The same thing. Yep. They said he was in a coma, then he died. Yep. Well. Oh God, I feel for Riley. I feel Riley like so much. I know she is just so devastated. Oh my God, I'm like, I hope that they're watching Riley. I have a bad feeling. I hope they are I hope they are watching her. I swear to God, I'm so like scared for her. I don't know why I have like the worst feeling about Riley. I hope they are watching her. Yeah, it's getting scary because people are just dropping dead like left and right. Shit. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. This is crazy as hell. I'm gonna make a Discord so we can talk this weekend. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Sandy, is he gonna be okay? That's terrible. I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna pray for him. Everyone in here. His heart stopped. What was the? Did they know what caused it? Did they know what caused his heart to stop? Dude, I don't know. People are saying it's that vaccination. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't get vaccinated, so I don't have no clue. That's just very scary though. Michael Bay got charged with killing a pigeon. He killed a pigeon on a movie set. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's terrible. I'm definitely praying for you and your family. I'm so sorry to hear about that. That's awful. I pray he makes a complete recovery too. Oh my god, this internet is going crazy right now. Here go the conspiracies. I can't wait. People need to stop. Let these people mourn. Oh my god. Her Twitter is blowing up. Damn. I went to Lisa's Instagram and clicked on her last post because I had posted on there earlier. But I went on there and I just saw like the first thing I saw was Hearts by Riley. And Lisa, I love you my so much, my sweet girl. That's so sad. All right, I'm gonna get off of here, guys. But I'm gonna make a Discord this weekend so we could all like get together and talk. I think that Lisa was medicated on two. When I saw that video of her, I think Lisa was very medicated. She looked like she was very medicated. I don't know. I'm not gonna say drug. I don't think she was doing drugs, but I think she was very medicated. Lisa has been broken since she lost her child, like broken. And I think she was like, take. I hope she didn't mix it with alcohol or something. I don't know. I just hope, I pray that her death was not a suicide. I really do, because that's just devastating for her remaining children, and especially Riley. But I think that I think she over medicated. I do. I feel like she did. I really do. It's a gut feeling that she over medicated. I think that maybe she makes it with alcohol or something. It's just so fucking sad. Oh my god, it's so sad. So sad. Way too young. Way too young for this to have happened to her. Way too young. 54. So sad. I guess Pearl will be talking about it too. I'm just gonna kind of like fall out of this scene for a couple of days. I'm gonna make a Discord though, so we can all come together and talk about it this weekend. Because you already know she's gonna be talking about that shit. Yes, honey, on a live. I just don't want to hear the bullshit. I don't think anyone should be disrespecting Lisa at all right now. Anyways, I will talk to you guys very soon. I'm gonna put up a Discord, so just keep checking my page. I'm gonna pick up so we can actually go and like all talk and hang out and talk about this stuff and discuss it and whatnot this weekend. Probably like tomorrow's Friday, maybe tomorrow night. But I'll talk to you guys soon. I love you guys. And again, pray for Lisa's family. Pray for Priscilla. Pray for the girls. Just pray. Pray for Michael. Please pray for Michael. Please pray for him. I know it's just like a sad thing. So, bro, oh my God. You guys are all coming in when I'm about to leave. Damn. Hey, girl. How are you? Isn't that crazy? Isn't that insane that she died? I can't believe it. You guys are all pop up and I'm about to leave. Damn. We have to all like get together this weekend and chat and Discord. I'm gonna post a link and I'll post a link on Facebook. I'll post a link on Twitter and I'll post a link in here. We have to get together this weekend and talk about this, guys. Because I want to hear you guys' thoughts, like what you think. We gotta talk. We gotta like definitely talk about this weekend. But I gotta hop off here because I have to go make dinner. But I will catch up with you guys very, very, very soon. I love you. I'm doing good. I'm doing so good. I'm doing really well, actually. I love you too. I'll talk to you guys really soon. I'll be around. Don't worry. I'll be around. We can't. I'm not gonna just like disappear. This is like big, so I'll be back around soon. I'll talk to you guys very soon. I love you.